And guys, I don't know if Biggie is using jazz in his house, because tell me why each season, year after year, you would see that two people that have issue will end up doing things together, or end up being in the same group or the same team. Like they will just be forced to talk to each other, even if Biggie did not plan it, even if it's a lucky dip. Like you dip your hand and pick a pepper, you pick that person that you're having beef with. My goodness. Anyway, guys, you all know that our old man is on strike. He went to rest. Like it has been a lot this season. This is not the only time that Biggie has, been absent from the house on a show or on a season. So we are experiencing it for the first time in season 10. Biggie is resting, and I've given the floor to the housemates. The housemates are now the big brother for today, and today's supposed to be their diary session. Biggie told them to do it themselves, and guess what? MIDE picked IMISI. MIDE as big brother, IMISI as a housemate. Tell me, it was a lucky depot, but these people have to be forced to talk to each other now. Anyway, guys, IMISI is something else. The question that MIDE, Big Brother asked MIDE to ask on his behalf is, which two housemates do you think secretly hate each other? Guys, you wouldn't believe it. IMISI was serious about it. She thought and said, Telma and MIDE. And guess what, guys? MIDE is the big brother in front of IMISI, asking her, which two housemates do you think secretly hate each other? And she said Telma and MIDE. And MIDE was shocked. MIDE was like, explain deeper, explain better. IMISI said, explain qua. Do I have to explain? You go figure it yourself. You have to go and figure it yourself. I cannot just spoon feed you gist. No. You have to have sleepless nights thinking, figuring it out and everything. I know that IMISI just gave MIDE an assignment. Not only an assignment, a media round, because MIDE will talk about this particular thing that IMISI said. They will try to analyze it. They will try to turn it over. They will try to... Anyway, a lot happened though. Not only that, this Telma and MIDE issue, you all know that this thing started from that time that they were suspecting that Telma likes Bright. Even now, maybe Bright is Telma's crush. But remember this, when this rumor was hovering around and everything, where Telma was even talking that somebody said they saw her and Bright in the garden. You understand? Well, it is well low. The whole secret beef comes from the fact that, MIDE knows that some of the girls in the house like Bright, her man. Like somebody like Telma, Isabella. MIDE have suspected a bunch of girls, but MIDE don't want to confront any of them. You understand? MIDE don't want to be in a fight with a fellow female housemate because of a man in the house. She don't want that narrative. You understand? So, they say keep your enemy close, keep your friend close, and your enemy closer. Ebuka would tell them that they are keeping their enemy close and their friends afar. So now, I don't know how Telma penetrated into the circle of MIDE and Bright. In fact, Bright was even confiding in Telma today, telling Telma how he loves MIDE so much, finds peace in MIDE, and it's just so a dicey situation because of his girlfriend on the outside. You understand that kind of a thing? Telma was like, right. So Bright was like telling Telma that, see, MIDE is mature for her age. I find peace with her. I'm very comfortable with her. I don't even know if it's because of the house, if it's because of the social experience. I don't know if it's because we are confided in a place like this. I don't know how it's going to be on the outside. And now that he has concluded on having that uncomfortable discussion with his girlfriend on the outside. Mind you, Bright told Telma that his girlfriend, this particular girlfriend that they are shouting, oh, Bright have girlfriend. Bright said today that his girlfriend is 10 years older than him. He's sounding like a gigolo, because I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, that his girlfriend is 10 years older than him. And Bright said that this his girlfriend is quite a jealous type. So now he don't know how to do the whole thing. In fact, you have to even go. They had a conversation. Bright and MIDE had this conversation, wonderful conversation. Oh, that MIDE was telling Bright, it's been 8 weeks in the house, 8 weeks of mekwe between MIDE and Bright, 8 weeks of hot doings under the duvet. You understand? These people are doing things and things under the duvet. And 2 weeks to the end of the show, MIDE is having a conversation with Bright on how she wants to be holding back, that she wants to be holding herself back because she wants to catch herself whenever she wants to fall. Like, she don't want to feel hot. She wants to be, let them be distancing themselves from each other so that they will get used to it, so that she will not be hot on what will happen on the outside. Because this MIDE now safe, I shall day her eyes. This MIDE now knows that Bright have a girlfriend though on the outside, but she shook head inside the relationship, and now she's saying, oh, let's just, I want to catch myself when I fall. I know it's uncomfortable discussion. And in fact, Bright was telling her that this is uncomfortable discussion that is very hard to swallow. And MIDE was like, I think we normally avoid this conversation, but we have to have it. We have to talk about it so that we'll know what's up, what we're doing on the outside, so that everything will not be a shock to us. Hey, it is well with your soul. Anyway, this diary session now, Bright versus Color. The way that this thing is just matching, Bright and Color, and sorry. Guys, please, sorry. Faith and Color. Faith was like telling Color that IMISI is the most misunderstood housemate in the house. But he still don't like IMISI, but he thinks that she's being misunderstood, and that is because the way she presents herself or the way she communicates who she is to people, that is why she's misunderstood. But still yet, in capital letter, he confirmed that he still don't like IMISI, and that's on full stop. For K-Bobo was asked who is the gossiper of the house, and K-Bobo said is IMISI, even though he said that even though IMISI is his friend, but he thinks that IMISI talks about people a lot. You understand me? For other thing, the highlight of this whole thing is Telma and Isabella. You all, how is a lucky dipping Telma and Isabella as big brother and a housemate? Like, I don't know how Biggie does this thing. I don't know if it's spiritual, but this cannot be coincidence that somebody you are having problem with, you will end up doing something together, forcefully doing something together in Big Brother's house. And Biggie don't even have to match you people. You pick yourself by yourself. So Telma and Isabella was big brother to Telma, and Telma was throwing jabs at Isabella without calling Isabella's name, talking about how some people are showing up a cheap show in the house, how Thursday night party, some people fought because of alcohol, and just saying what IMISI and Isabella did that Thursday night pool party, why Isabella is there listening. I just love Isabella's composure because she composed herself. Not only that, the highlight is that Isabella composed herself while Telma was throwing all the subs and shades at her. Secondly, Telma finished and blew Isabella a kiss and walked out while Isabella was struggling to carry her snail shell. You know that thing, that punishment of carrying that snail shell. It was also so hilarious. Another of my highlights is Dede versus Bright. Dede asked Bright, which of the friendship do you think is going to continue on the outside? Bright said, I think it's Bright and Cola's friendship that will last on the outside. Dede was like, so are you meaning to tell me that Bright and Mide's friendship will not last on the outside? That was a hit. Anyway, guys, before you come and correct me that, oh, it was Dede and Rude Boy, please. Rude Boy was big brother to Dede, and Dede is big brother to Bright Morgan.